Hello, everyone. Mayor Tom Price here, along with City Manager Dr. Brenda Fetra. This is your week number 9 COVID-19 update. Life seems to be getting back to normal in our city. More and more people are getting out and feeling a little safer. I think one of the biggest changes I have seen is that there is a lot of toilet paper on the shelves every time I go to the grocery store now. We still can't find any Lysol spray or wipes, but there is plenty of toilet paper, and that's a good sign. Our local restaurants are following CDC guidelines and doing a great job at making their customers feel comfortable and safe. For some, it is a big investment to ensure they follow all the guidelines, but they are doing it to show their commitment to their customers. And this is why I always encourage Rockledge residents to support Rockledge business. I do know that many are still doing curbside pickup if you are still not comfortable going inside at this time. There are a lot of predictions about COVID-19 and what will happen next. We will try to keep you as informed as we possibly can with our weekly updates. Continue to use the CDC guidelines by social distancing, no more than 10 people gathering, and wear your mask in public and wash your hands frequently. If we do not do anything else, we will prevent a lot of colds and flu. Congratulations again to the senior class of 2020 Rockledge Raiders. We are so proud of you and wish you well in the next chapter of your life. Remember, be respectful, be patient, and be kind, and we are always Rockledge strong. At this time, I will turn it over to the city manager to give you an update.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon, everyone. A few updates with regard to COVID as the city slowly begins to reopen certain things, board meetings, et cetera, safely. So know that Code Enforcement Board, they will be meeting on June 11th. The CRA Board will be meeting on June 24th. And then the Planning Commission will be meeting July 7th. 3 boards that will not begin to meet just yet. The Tree Board, Board of Adjustment, and the Business Development Committee will not be meeting until further notice. Also, a couple of facilities that have been reopened, the Old St. Mary's Church and the Thompson House have been reopened. However, if anyone wishes to rent those facilities, it must be with 10 people or less and proper social distancing and masks. The rest of our facilities still are not open because we cannot have a lot of people in there congregating. And you may have heard that the governor, the Brevard County plan for vacation rentals has been approved, so vacation rentals can now operate. It is interesting in that even though they're operational, residents who come from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Louisiana are required to stay in a 14-day self-isolation. And a couple of things to consider when you are in public places. The CDC is asking you to consider the amount of time spent in one location, the amount of space, meaning how close you are to other people, and how many people. Obviously, the fewer the people, number of people, the better, and the actual place, outdoors versus indoors. Outdoors is much better. So give that some thought and consideration as you go about your daily work or leisure activities. Next up is our census response rate. Again, Rockledge, you're doing a great job. We are at 72.3% of a response rate. That is above all 3 of national, Florida, and Brevard County average. So you're doing an outstanding job. Keep up the good work. Friendly reminder, the sales tax holiday actually begins today and will run through June 4th. So for those of you getting ready for hurricane season, now's the time to stock up on things, and that you will get the benefit of the sales tax holiday. And one last item I'd like to sort of bring up to you all is please be very careful when putting items, household items, in the recycling containers. only certain things can be recycled. And that industry has changed over the years. Many of you probably have read about it, but that has changed dramatically. So some things that can be recycled, and these items all must be clean and dry and empty. So glass bottles and jars, flattened cardboard, plastic bottles, jugs, or tubs, paper and junk mail, and metal cans. Again, all clean, dry, and empty. A few examples of things that cannot be recycled. Plastic bags. Please do not put plastic bags in the recycling. Garden hoses. Hangers. Food soil pizza boxes. Diapers. Needles, and styrofoam. So again, please do your best to keep your recycling clean, empty, and dry, and only those things that I mentioned are actually recyclable. And Mayor, back to you.
Great. Thank you, Brenda. The reason we're bringing up this recycle, this is probably not the proper place to bring it up at, but we're going to bring it up anyway. About the recycling is because it's affecting our city budget. Over the last year, maybe 2 years now, everything has changed in recycling. China is not buying the recycling anymore that Waste Management has been packaging up. So there is no market for a lot of this stuff that we have been recycling over the last 20 years. And we're very limited on what we can recycle today. And it's our job to inform and educate Rockledge citizens on what is recyclable and what is not recyclable anymore. And that has changed drastically. Red Polo cups, these are not recyclable. I know they say on the bottom that they're recyclable, but this type of plastic, there is no market for this anymore. Please do not put these in your recycle bin. We, as the city of Rockledge, get charged for any kind of waste that's in the recycle that's not considered recyclable. We have to pay for that, and they charge us for that. Also, as city manager told you, these plastic bags you get at your grocery stores, your CVS, wherever you go to, are not recyclable. Do not put these in your recycle bin. I think Publix does recycle these, so you can take these back to Publix and turn them into Publix. And another big culprit that we have is pizza boxes that are dirty and greasy. They are not recyclable. Just put them in your green hobo and they'll go to the landfill, because you're costing the city of Rockledge and the taxpayers of Rockledge money when you put these things in the recycle bin, because they are considered waste products, and we have to pay for that to be sorted out of all the recycling that we send over there. And it's getting very expensive. And I think you might even see some cities in the near future drop out of recycling altogether because of the cost of it. And it's just getting out of hand now. But again, hopefully we will educate our citizens over the next year as we get started back up with our neighborhood watch programs. We'll come there, we'll talk more about recycling and try to get the education out there, because if you don't know, you don't know what to do. So we're trying to educate you on what to do, the right thing to do. But anyway, be safe, and again, be kind to everybody out there, especially your neighbor. Things are picking up out there, tension's up, and we want to try to get everybody to cooperate, and we'll all get through this together. Thank you very much.